Question 1, study the street map of part 1 of Cape Town below to answer the following questions that follow. All right, question 1.1, identify the following symbols on the map scales. All right, so again, to identify the following symbols on the map scales. All right, okay, remember this is map scales. Section A is based on term 1 content. Section B is based on term 2 content. All right, so term 1 was about map scales. So here you're going to identify, first and foremost, when you're given a map, you need to look at the key, you need to look at the scale, and then the compass. All right, here you're going to identify the symbol for school. This is the symbol for school, so you come and put it here. The symbol for school is this one, and then the symbol for the railway is this one. You come and draw it here. The symbol for the railway is this one. Then we have the symbol for the clinic. The symbol for the clinic is this one. You come and draw it here. The symbol for the clinic. Give the grid square for the following places of interest. Fatima's house. When you look at Fatima's house is somewhere here. So the grid square, you first give the letter and then the number. Then here the grid square is D3. Then you have the University of Cape Town. The University of Cape Town. And still you also give the grid square, the letter which is B1, and then the grid square, and then the Viad Hotel, which is D1. Fatima lives close to a few sports ground. Name these 2 sports ground. We have the Villager. Then we have the Kua Boom Park. In grid square A1, there is a scale for the map. What type of scale is that one? That type of scale is a line scale. Yes. Then we have work out the scale in grid square A1 in watts. All right. The scale in watts is 1 centimeter on the map. 1 centimeter on a map represent 100 meters on the ground. Okay. We have section B. This section is based on term 2 content. Match the words below in column A with the correct definition. In column B, write only the letter. All right, here, volcano, you write the letter. So 2.21 matches with D, which is an opening through which lava and ash erupt. Then what is crust? Crust is E. And then we have tectonic plate is C. And then 2.4, the molten is B. And then the lava is A. How many layers does the earth structure have? The earth has got three layers. Label the following layers of the earth is crust. So the earth is the earth. All right, we have the first one, study. Okay, number 1 is the crust. Number 2 is the mantle. Number 3 is the outer crust. Then the last one is the inner crust. Question 3, say the cases below. Cases below and answer the following questions. What is an earthquake? An earthquake is a sudden movement of the earth. The sudden movement of the earth. According to source, how many times Shelley expected to experience in each year? All right, so how many times? At least once a year. According to the case study, what actually caused the earthquake in Chile? All right, so the earthquake was caused, they had been built to resist earthquake. Okay. Then 3.4, why were the nearer buildings not badly damaged according to the source? Okay. According to okay, it was caused by earthquake was caused by Nasak plate moving under the eastern side of the South American plate. Okay, was caused by Nasaka plate moving. It was caused by the Nasaka plate moving under the eastern side of the South American plates. Why were the newer buildings not badly damaged? It's because they were built to resist earthquake. Because they were built to resist earthquake. Name two effects of earthquake. Okay, earthquake can affect communication. Was affected badly. Buildings were destroyed. According to your opinion, how can the impacts of earthquakes be reduced? All right. Roads and bridges collapsed. All right, so how can impact of earthquakes be reduced? You can have a well-trained rescue team, have good equipment to cope with effects of earthquake. Okay, you can also have doctors, nurses, and medical supplies. Have doctors, nurses, and medical supplies. All right, so you study the case study of the volcanoes below to answer the following questions that follow. Define the term volcano. Right, when you talk about a volcano, it's an opening through which lava and ash erupts. An opening through which lava and ash erupt. Where are volcanoes found? They occur at the plate margins. Briefly explain what happens after each eruption. All right, what happens after each eruption? Ash clogged up car engines and farm machinery. Okay, 15 centimeter of ash of ash, 15 centimeter of ash fell, caused traffic chaos and airline flights to be cancelled. Explain the results of volcano eruption which occurred on 18th May 1980. Okay, the result was people became devastated because of its effects. Homes destroyed and people were killed. Right, so write a paragraph. Write a paragraph of about 5 lines explaining how volcanoes can be controlled. All right, how volcanoes can be controlled. In your paragraph, you can talk about, all right, educate. Okay, you can talk about in your paragraph, you talk about evacuate people to a safer place. Educate them about actions they can take to reduce the risk of loss of life. People should stay indoors, give people shelter and food, give early warnings before volcano starts. Okay, so let's go to question 5. All right, so you study the photograph below and answer the following questions. All right, so what is the name of the river that often floods? According to the figure, the name of the river is Ganga. It's Ganges River. Give 2 reasons why people live next to the river. Okay, they use river water for drinking, cooking, and washing. They need water to keep their soil fertile and make their crops grow. All right, 5.3, according to the figure, how can people protect themselves from floods? By building walls and barriers that stop water, that stop waters washing over the land. Then we have what causes floods in the area: snow and seasonal heavy rainfalls. All right, so that is it. The question paper is out of 50. 15 is section A, that is term 1 is work, and 15 is section A, then 35 is section B.